We are running from political problems in our country. I don't want to stay here in Tijuana.
When we were called to a meeting at the National Migration Office here in Tijuana and told that there was an influx of refugees coming to the city. In our mind, we thought that this would go on for 2 or 3 weeks and then it would be over. In a couple of days, we'll finish our 5th month of doing that.
The journey was a tough journey. I just pray we enter the U.S. That's our prayer. That's our wish.
Only recently they began to say we have a crisis. I think it is a possibility of imploding.
We've come to Tijuana, Mexico, where an ongoing migrant crisis is taking place here. The National Institute of Migration for Mexico estimates that 5,000 Haitian migrants are sleeping on the streets and living in the shelters of this city. The Haitian migrants are fleeing harsh conditions that plagued Haiti in the years after the 2010 earthquake. First, they went to Brazil, where they found work in agriculture and construction surrounding the Olympic Games. But now that the Games are over, Brazil faces its own share of political and economic turmoil, so the migrants are headed north in pursuit of a better life in the United States.
En 2010, il y avait une forte tremblement de terre. Maintenant, moi, j'étais victime. J'avais beaucoup de familles qui étaient mortes. Et ces personnes-là étaient mon supporter. Maintenant, dans ce cas, je pensais, si je voyageais dans un autre pays, je vais trouver une vie meilleure. C'est pour cela que j'avais déplacé. J'ai déjà passé un temps en Argentine, au Brésil. Ensuite, j'ai passé à tous les pays. Et d'après moi, c'est mieux d'aller aux États-Unis que de rester ici. C'est vrai qu'après leur mort, j'ai passé 3 ans à travailler. Mais après ces 3 ans, j'ai resté sans travail. Toute mes familles avaient espoir sur moi. Mais je suis au Brésil, je n'avais rien réalisé pour eux.
Je ne vois pas d'autres problèmes avec ça. Non. Je ne vois pas.
Pourquoi entre les États-Unis?
C'est juste pour travailler. Pour gagner de l'argent. Nous avons besoin de l'argent. Hein? L'argent, c'est la vie. Il faut vivre. C'est pour cette raison-là. Nous voulons même rentrer aux États-Unis. Parce que nous pouvons travailler. Il faut travailler. Nous avons des enfants. Hein? Il faut payer l'écolage, l'école. Moi, je suis marié. J'ai ma femme. Il faut prendre soin d'elle. Il faut travailler pour envoyer de l'argent.
In our reporting, we listened to dozens and dozens of migrants tell us their story. They told us about a difficult trip north, dangerous conditions passing through Nicaragua, and communication and cultural issues here in Mexico. When we asked them to repeat that story on camera for an interview, most said no, telling us that journalists come in here day after day, but nothing changes. With hesitancy, some agreed to tell us their story without their face on camera. Who is guiding you?
We have the guidance there. There is this thing, Panama, Colombia man.
How much did you pay?
Almost $100. $100?
And he just guided you. He didn't supply
anything. He just guided and showed us the road before coming here.
How long did it take?
5 days. Before
if you walk fast,
Panama.
7 days, some walk 5 days. If it depends on you, how you can walk.
Nicaragua will check the forests of Nicaragua because the Nicaragua government don't want immigrants to pass through his country. So check the forests of Nicaragua. From Nicaragua, we enter Honduras, Guatemala, we're here in Mexico. The journey was a tough journey, especially in the forests of Colombia. Many people, water carries so many people, kids and children from the ITs, and many people lost their lives. They were snaked by wild animals, all the like.
This is one of the camps that the migrants have congregated in. As you can see, it's very crowded. There's a lot of tents. Behind me, they're doing laundry. Camps like this are popping up all over the city, and so are shelters, makeshift shelters in churches and in community spaces. We were talking with people who are helping out and advocating on behalf of these migrants, and it's not clear how much help the government is actually providing. Instead, it appears that a lot of it, the responsibility, is falling on the churches, the community organizations, and the nonprofits themselves. So you've said that the government of Mexico isn't doing enough. They're not stepping up to the plate, right?
Entonces está diciendo que el gobierno mexicano no está haciendo lo suficiente para tomar cargo de la situación.
Si el gobierno no le da la mano a este problema, se la va a dar el crimen organizado. Y se nos viene algo muy fuerte. Nosotros proveemos ayuda ¿en qué? En la protección de ellos, de que no los vayan a ver los policías, de estar al cuidado de ellos. Todo el año pedimos a la gente, ya que nosotros no tenemos recursos, no nos ayuda el gobierno, ¿sí? Entonces nosotros vivimos a base de ayudas, como de ellos que vienen. Este problema es del gobierno federal. El gobierno federal es el que tiene que darle la cara a toda esta problemática y tiene que darnos una explicación de por qué llega tanta migración. Porque ahora abrir la puerta a una multitud, o sea, ¿qué está pasando? ¿Qué estás negociando? ¿Qué nos están haciendo, no?
Population of migrants in Baja California has grown rapidly. People at the Institute of Migration aren't even sure that the statistic they're giving out is accurate anymore because people just keep showing up. Since October 4th, they've issued 4,000 temporary residency permits to people presenting themselves at the border. Many of those people have identified as Haitian, but many have also identified as from Africa, countries like Cameroon, the Congo. There's incentive to do this because if they identify themselves as from these countries, it's incredibly difficult to get deported back there.
There was a point where there were 300 people a day leaving Tapachula with this visa and on the way to Tijuana. And so if the U.S. was only processing 50 people, you would get a backlog of 250 people per day, potentially.
And I've heard that there's thousands more who are still on the way. What's going to happen? How is this not sort of going to implode all here in Tijuana?
Mm-hmm. It's a question of how many thousands. A Mexican, I always heard 10, 20,000, but then last week a Mexican official in high government said 50,000. Whether he's right or we're right, doesn't matter. 20,000 people is just too many people to work with. So again, without the Mexican government opening up another shelter, I think it is a possibility of imploding. And what will happen when Haitians realize that their friends and family are being deported? I think the other result is people will start wanting to stay in Mexico.